fabrics from which to choose. They're all so helpful and friendly there. I want to go back there all the time. Oh, and happy Tuesday, relax someday. Use my fabrics from Material Mart. Happy Tuesday, happy relax someday. Use my fabrics from Material Mart.
Good afternoon. It is Thursday, March 3rd. This is Material Mart and I am Leslie. We're glad you can join us for this preview for Monday night, March 7th at 6:30 p.m. We're going to have a Skinny Bolt sale. There are 30 different fabrics and they are 20% off that night after 6:30 when we go live. You're going to put your number of the one you want on individual lines. We don't want a whole list of them because it's just too hard for tech support to get everything on. And we will need your phone number also. So let's get started. We're glad you're here. Number one is Quilting Treasures Simply Sweet. It is Trex red, white, and blue striped. It's more of a kid's fabric. Whoops, I got it upside down, but you can see what it is. Little Trex, they look like police cars. Very cute. That is 1 3/8 yards at $10.75 a yard. Number two is another children's, and this is from Northcott. It's Dalmatian Rescue. It's got like a whitish cream background with all fireman axes, hoses, hats. What are those things?
Hydrants?
Hydrants. Thank you. There are no Dalmatians on this one. This is $10.85 a yard, 1 3/4 yards. Number three is the Very Hungry Caterpillar, I Love You. There are little caterpillars on here. These are hearts, orange, pink, red. It's from Andover. It is 1 yard at $12.60 a yard. Number four is from Lacine. This is Ship to Shore Red, and it is red, and it's got little spirals in here, just little dots. Very good blender. 1 yard, $12.80 a yard. Number five is Blank Show Me the Honey. These have flowers, and there are bees on here if you can see them. So there are bumblebees. It is 1 1/4 yards at $12 a yard. Number six is Quilting Treasures. This is one of our new blenders, Rapture. This is chambray. Isn't that beautiful blue? 1 1/4 yards at $12 a yard. Number seven is Moda. This is dot dot dash. This is stripes. It'd make a great binding on a quilt. 1 1 1/8 yards at $10.99 a yard. Number eight. This is Aziza Pink Granite. This was one of my favorites. This came from Blank. I love this line. Isn't that gorgeous? All the texture and well, there's no texture, but it looks like it's textured. 2 1/2 yards, $12 a yard. Number nine, Moda. This is Lullaby Robins in branches. And these are chubby little robins sitting in the branches. It's on a cream background, 2 1/3 yards at $11.15 a yard. Now this one, if this doesn't go, it won't break my heart. Number 10, Studio E Hummingbird Heaven. $12.10 a yard at 1 3/8 yards. Look at those flowers. Number 11. This is Andover. This is another one that's brand new in. It's Inferno. And this is a taupe colored. I'd say more gray, but it definitely is. It's graduated. Very fun line. It's done very well. $12.50 a yard at 1 5/8 yards. Number 12, Wyndham Fabrics. This is Wisdom Buds on Gray. To me, they look more like turkey wings, or chicken wings, but they say they're buds. It's $12.10 a yard at 1 3/8 yards, and it is definitely gray and black for gray and black lovers. Number 13, Moda. This is a Holly Taylor, one of my favorite designers. Summer on the Pond. It's brown background with purple and green leaves. $11.99 a yard, 3 yards of it. Number 14, Wilmington Prints. Harbor Lights Blue. This is life preservers, anchors, and it is a beautiful blue. $12.40 a yard, 2 1/8 yards. A great quilt if you're making an I Spy quilt for a child. Number 15, this is Ink and Arrow Fabrics. This is Two Can Do It, and this is Bubbles on Green. Just a fun, happy fabric. We need some happiness right now. $11.70 yard, 2 yards. Number 16, Wyndham Fabrics, The Hen House. And it is green, and it's a beautiful green. It's not like this is a different kind of a green. This is a true green. $12 a yard, 3 1/8 yards, and it is checkered. Number 17, this is Toscana by Northcott, and this is the Tuscan Green. Isn't that gorgeous? Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing when I put these fabrics in there, except I know if my floor doesn't hold much more. $10 a yard at 2 1/4 yards. Number 18, this is blank. Luna Garden. It's a light blue, and if you look, it's got these white leaves and flowers in it. It's $12 a yard, 2 5/8 yards. If you hear our grandbaby, he's just telling you how beautiful it is. Number 19, Wilmington Prints. This is called Snow Valley. It's light blue snowflakes. I'm not really seeing the snowflakes, but that's what they call it. But it is a beautiful blue. Would go, nope, wouldn't go with these. Nope. Anyway, nice blue. $12.40 a yard, 1 3/4 yards. Number 20, exclusively quilters. Magic Fountain Blue, another one that's just a happy, great fabric for your stash. $12 a yard at 3 yards. Number 21, Henry Glass and Company. Irish Blessings. This is tan swirly stars, and they do have swirls in them. They're lots of fun. This is a great fabric. $11.80 a yard, 1 3/4 yards. And I tell you, this was one of my favorites that's come in, but my husband tells me I say that too much. Number 22, blank. This is Bear Lake. For those of you that like to do outdoors or houses, things like that, this is a wood grain. This is walnut, $11 a yard, 1 1/2 yards. Number 23 is Northcott. This is Naturescapes, and take a gander black. And it's beautiful marbled. Looks like you'd find if you had seen black rocks with the marbles through them. $12 a yard, 2 yards. Number 24 is Elizabeth Studios. This is Landscape Medley. This has a rainbow in it. It's clouds. Again, it's an outdoor fabric. It's blue, a beautiful blue. $12 a yard, 1 yard. Number 25, for those black and white lovers out there for fabric, exclusively quilters, Fade to Black. It's black and white. It's got squares in it. $12 a yard, 2 1/8 yards. Number 26 is Hoffman. It is our only batik we have in the sale today. It is bumblebees, and they're black and white. $12.60 a yard at 1 2/3 yards, and these are large bumblebees. Number 27, we have 2 of our tone-on tones. They're just low, so I'm going to try and show this to you. I hope it shows. It'll show better on Friday night or Monday night when it's darker out. But if you see, they're small blocks, tone on tone. Can you see that? See these handy little lights? You guys all make fun of me because of my light, but you see the fabric better with tone on tones. $12 a yard, 2 1/4 yards. This one is Michael Miller, Fairy Frost, glow in the dark it says, but I don't know if it glows in the dark. That might just be what they say. $12.05 a yard, 1 7/8 yards. Can you see that? It is just gorgeous. It's like leaves, and it is a little bit Fairy Frost. It's just not overly because it is tone on tone. Number 29 is, the last 2 are flannels. This is Maywood Studios. It's a Woolies flannel, and it's a light brown, kind of a hatching. $12.25 a yard at 1 5/8 yards. Henry Glass and Company, Winter Wonderland. It's a light blue flannel. It does have snowflakes. There's 3 yards of this, $11.85 a yard. It'd make great backing for a baby's quilt or a small winter quilt you're making, or you can make pajama bottoms for the whole family. That completes our sale for this month. We will go live 6:30 on Monday, March 7th. Remember, it's 20% off, and you're going to put 1 item per line with your telephone number. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday night. Bye.